Feature winner, the 91T of Tyler Thomas. Now they idle through turn number 3. They pick it up in turn 4. Here they come. Green flag flies, and it's feature race time. Brought to you by Lucas Oil Products. Taking advantage of that outside front row starting spot, Bryant Wiedemann starting on the outside of row number 2. Looks like he will come around. But taking the advantage now, that is the 97 of Brennan Crouch. Here comes the 71K of Dason Pursley. Dason with one feature win. Would love to make it 2 here this evening. There's 17 drivers in the field tonight, still looking for their first career Power I victory. Right now, it's Dason Pursley out in front, driving car number 71K. Dason Pursley, Brandon Crouch riding in the second position. Here comes the teammate. This is Bryant Wiedemann up into third now in car number 01. So you got 3 Keith Kuntz Kerr-Agajanian Motorsports cars running 1, 2, and 3. Could this be another podium sweep for Keith Kuntz? A beautiful racetrack for this feature event now. Riding in that 4th position, that is Emerson Axum, driving the Scott Petrie owned car number 15. And we got trouble up in turn number 2, and we got 2 cars getting together. Teammate Brandon Crouch still looking for his first win, as well as Bryant Wiedemann in the 01 as the green flag flies. Here we go. And Dason Pursley, man, what a start he had. He has already opened up a big advantage over Brandon Crouch. Emerson Axum still holding on to the 4th position. And moving up into the 5th spot now, that is Brent Cruz driving the CB Industries, car number 86. Cannon McIntosh currently riding in the 7th position now in car number 8 as he and Brent Cruz start to battle for position down the back straightaway. McIntosh on the bottom, Cruz up on the high side, and give the advantage to McIntosh. Cannon McIntosh moving up a spot now. Another good battle on the speedway right now. That is the 21K of Carter Sarf. He now moves around Tyler Thomas. Carter Sarf up to 7th down. Carter in car number 21K started 13th. He's up to 7th in car number 21K. Racing all over the racetrack. Jake Newman, we told him about the 3N. Joby Miller has moved up 7 positions now. Jake Newman has moved up 6 spots. Carter Sarf has moved up 6. Cade Lewis has moved up 6 as well. So a lot of movers and shakers. Here comes Joe B. He won that super clean semi-feature earlier. And he's had 12 extra laps that the first 16 did not get. Chad Freewalt slowing down, pulling into the infield over on the back straightaway. Some good slicing and dicing taking place right now. The Team Ripper 3N of Jake Newman out of New Berlin, Illinois, getting around Tyler Thomas. Tyler has gone straight backward tonight in this feature. He started on the outside of row number 1, and he is now racing 9th. So somebody missed the setup big time on the 91T of Tyler Thomas. 15 laps are in, 15 laps to go in this 30-lap main event. Brent Cruz still holding on. To the 7th position in car number 86. You got several cars running the high line. Sam Johnson, national victory. Brandon Crouch, the 15-year-old, brings them out of turn 4. They're at the orange cone. Green flag greets them on the front straightaway. Working lap number 17 this time by. And Brandon Crouch taking off, leaving the rest of the competition. But here comes Cannon McIntosh down to the bottom of the racetrack. He's up to third. Cannon McIntosh now starting to make some noise. Cannon McIntosh back driving for Dave Mack Motorsports, his father, this 2021 racing season. But right now, Brandon Crouch, the 15-year-old out of the state of Texas, Lubbock, Texas to be exact. It looks like he's definitely got things going his way. Carter Sarf now starting to move up. Carter Sarf battling side by side now with Brian Wiedemann. That battle is for 4th and 5th positions as we now have 19 laps completed, 11 laps remaining. It is all Brandon Crouch, your race leader. Emerson Axum riding in second. Cannon McIntosh is in third. Racing in that 4th position, that is Brian Wiedemann and Carter Sarf up to 5th now. He started 13th and he's raced his way up to the 5th position. He could be eligible for the hard charger. Great battle with 8 laps to go. Your lead 2 cars, the 97 of Brandon Crouch and the 15 of Emerson Axum. Emerson trying to better his career finish. Here he comes challenging for the lead. Dives down to the bottom. They're side by side. But it's still supremacy for the 97 of Brandon Crouch. What a battle we got up in front. 2 young hard chargers going at it. Brandon Crouch 15. Emerson Axum 16 years old. We've got a new leader. And will it be able to stick? They're still side by side. And it's going to be Emerson Axum, your leader now, in car number 15. Emerson Axum, the 16-year-old out of Franklin, Indiana. He has got the lead, and we only got 6 laps remaining. I told him today in the pit area, this could be your night. He's been the bridesmaid so many times with second-place finishes. And we got 5 to go. Make it 4. 26 laps are down, 4 laps to go for Emerson Axum. Down the back straightaway. 3-car battle for positions. 6th, 7th, and 8th. Carter Sarf running in 6th. Brent Cruz is 7th. And 8th is Ryan Timms. Ryan starting to move up through the field now. Ryan Timms started 10th. And he has moved up a couple positions now as we now have 28 laps completed. The white flag should fly this time by. Emerson Axum coming out of turn number 4. He is now 3/8 of a mile away from his first national victory in midget racing. Watching him now over in turn number 2, down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in his racing career, Emerson Axum is your winner. Coming across it. Ladies and gentlemen, there he is. Let him hear you. Don't fall, buddy. Don't fall. Right now, we're going to send it down to Derek.
Thank you very much, Jim Childers. And Emerson Axum, a great run for you. Got past Brandon Crouch, but did you think that you were going to be able to pull that big slider on him?
We've been close. We're real fast. Every time we've ran this year, we've had a shot to win. So, I was just driving as hard as I could, and we weren't that great in the heat. So we just made the right changes, and obviously it paid off.
Here they come out of turn number 4. Ladies and gentlemen, the green flag flies, and it's race time. The 10th annual Open Wheel Showdown. Brought to you by Impact, Signs, Awnings, and Graphics. Side by side still, no clear advantage, but it looked like the high side is going to prevail as the rookie driver out of Odessa, Missouri, Xavier Doney, will lead lap number 1. Very quickly, the battle up front will intensify. Colton Cottle now down on the bottom. He is currently riding in that 3rd position in car number 5C, challenging for 2nd. So Xavier Doney, your race leader. Wesley Smith riding in 2nd. Colton Cottle riding in 3rd. Quentin Benson 4th. And Mario Klauser rounding out your top 5 now in the Yokohama tires, car number 6. Colton Cottle down on the bottom. He has got the 2nd position. Here comes Colton Cottle. Colton with 1 feature win in POWRi competition. Would love to get feature win number 2, but right now the rookie looking very strong as he pulls out a pretty good advantage down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Could this be the night that we have 2 first-time winners here at Lucas Oil Speedway? Xavier Doney out of Odessa, Missouri, showing the veterans how to get around this 3/8 mile oval now. Xavier Doney stretching out the advantage down to 1.5 seconds over the 2nd place car of Colton Cottle. Great battle for 2nd and 3rd. There goes Wesley Smith diving down to the bottom, sliding up in front of Cottle, giving the 2nd position. That was a slide job to perfection right there. He gave Colton Cottle plenty of room. He didn't even have to get on the brakes to keep from hitting the 44 car. Colton Cottle back up into position number 2 now. Wesley Smith riding in the 3rd spot. Mario Klauser up to 4th now in car number 6. And Mitchell Davis now will round out your top 5. Mitchell Davis starting to make some noise now in car number 56. But right now, that youngster right there, the design flooring, car number 74, is making it look very easy as he has now stretched it out over the 2nd place car of Wesley Smith. And Wesley Smith and your leaders up into some heavy traffic now as they exit turn number 2 and down the back straightaway. Let's see how the youngster handles some of those back markers. So far, he's doing it like a veteran. Wesley Smith now, he's working through traffic as well. He pulled up right behind your race leader that time by. 13 laps are down this time by. 14 will be scored. Xavier Doney out of Odessa, Missouri continues to lead it, but you can see at the top right hand of your TV, the front wheels is that of Wesley Smith in the CarQuest sponsored car number 44. Xavier Doney, 15 years old, driving an 800 horsepower sprint car. A half a second. Oh, there's one upside down over in turn number 4. Train of war sprint cars behind him, looking for the green. Here they come, and here we go. Working lap number 16 this time by. And Doney will take the number 74 straight to the top, and we got one spun over in turn 2, and that is Colton Cottle. Oh my. For 10 more laps, he'll get his first career win and only his 3rd sprint car start. Here they come out of turn 4 on the loud pedal. Elbows come up. A challenge for the lead right at the drop of the green, Wesley Smith. But the yellow will come out as we got Xavier Doney very slowly. Now the loud pedal goes to the floor. The elbows come up. Race time once again. Whoa, there goes Doney. Oh, no. Xavier Doney, your race leader, got. And here they come out of turn 4. One lap car between Wesley Smith and Mario Klauser. So far, it looks like those two cars are the class of the field, as Zach Dahm now goes a lap down to your race leaders. Mario Klauser on the move now in car number 6. Mario Speedwagon, they call him, out of Auburn, Illinois. Trying to track down Wesley Smith out of Nixa, Missouri. Wesley now opening up a good advantage. And we got one up in turn 3 this time. Right at looking for the start this time by. Here they come. Here we go. Green flag flies once again. Working lap number 18 of 25 this time by. And Quentin Benson now starting to move up. Quentin Benson. He is up into the 3rd position now. And Mitchell Davis spinning his car around, but he kept it going. So Mitchell Davis losing a lot of spots. Mitchell was up in the top 5 for his 2nd win. 6th career win as he brings the cars out of turn 4. Green flag flies, and here we go once again. Quentin Benson in car number 15B, momentarily taking the 2nd spot, and he will make it stick. Quentin Benson up into 2nd now. Quentin Benson out of Sweet Springs, Missouri, started 4th, and he's just kind of been biding his time. Now's the time to let it go to the front. Mario Klauser slipping back to 3rd. Joby Miller is up to 4th now in car number 31. Wyatt Burks rounding out your top 5 in car number 11W. Those are your top 5. Trey Gropp has moved up 13 positions. Joby Miller has moved up 13 spots. Riley Kreisel has moved up 12 spots since the drop of the green flag. Those are your biggest mover shakers. Wow. This track has been perfect for this feature event. Closing in on 3 laps to go. 22 laps are down. Working lap number 23 this time by Wesley Smith out of Nixa, Missouri. Stretching out the advantage now. 1.6 seconds over the 2nd place car of Quentin Benson. 2 laps to go. Next time by, the white flag will fly. And Wesley Smith showing the horsepower. Out of turn 4, the white flag flies. It's 1 lap to go. Wesley likes that top side. Down the back straightaway safely. There's the battle for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Quentin Benson, but here comes your feature winner tonight. Wesley Smith with the arm out the side of that race car. Quentin Benson comes across in 2nd. Mario Klauser is 3rd.
Man, hats off to Xavier Doney. I hated to see him lose like that. He was definitely one of the cars to beat tonight. I'm not saying we didn't have anything for him, but he was going to put on a show, I think, me and him, and between Quentin finding the bottom the first night in that car and Mario coming up on the top. It was going to be a hell of a show, and I think when he wrecked, the fans just lost this race. But hats off to him. That was a great race. Hated to see it end that way. But
fans, it's time to rise to your feet. It's time to make some noise because, ladies and gentlemen, the adrenaline flies when they go 3 wide. And there you have them at the Diamond and Dirt Tracks. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the ASCS Sooner and Warrior Regions. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to sit back, relax, and enjoy 25 trips around the Diamond and Dirt Tracks because, ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime at the Impact Signs Open Wheel Showdown. Out comes the green. The field going to dash through turns 1 and 2. Up front, it will be the Nightmare, Kyle Bellum. He will lead into turns 3 and 4. He'll have it on lap number 1. The 10C of Jeremy Campbell on the inside tried to hold second. Ryan Timms going to steal that spot away from him. Timms now looking for the race lead. He has been on a tear in the 5T lately. Finished 9th at Park Jefferson last Saturday. Went down to Creek County Speedway. Finished 2nd. Right now runs in that runner-up spot as he chases the 14E of Kyle Bellum. Bellum working top shelf through 1 and 2. Timms down to the bottom. Your top 2 drivers right now on a breakaway from the rest of the running order. Both drivers going to the high side through turns 3 and 4. Jeremy Campbell in tow in that 3rd spot. Then it will be the 3 of Jennington running in 4th. The 55B of Anderson. Picked up his first career sprint car win this past Sunday at Creek County Speedway. Currently rounding out your top 5. The 1 is Sean McClellan riding in 6th. The 50Z is Zach Chappell in 7th. 8th is going to be Chance Morton. 9th, Jonathan Cornell. Cornell peeling from the top down to the bottom through turns 3 and 4. Will he open the door for the 22 of Helt? Maybe. Helt tried to turn it down to the inside into turns 1 and 2. Thought better of it though. The $9 Kyle Clark. He's going to step into that battle now, as Clark's going to clear 1. In fact, he's going to clear 2 of them as we've got a new leader in this one. The 5T of Ryan Timms going to take over. Ryan Timms into the race lead. Kyle Bellum in 2nd. Jeremy Campbell in 3rd. Ayrton Jennington closing that 4th spot. Bellum bobbles her off the cushion a little bit. Grabs a great bite off the exit of turn number 4, though. Closed right into the 91T of Tyler Thomas. Clears the lap machine now, but there's another 2 of them before you find the 5T, as he is absolutely ripping the high side of the speedway right now. Into slower traffic, he's going to roll. He'll come up on the 2 of Porter and the 75 of Blank. Splits those 2 through turns 1 and 2 as he bolts to the back straightway. High side flying once again in turns 3 and 4. He's not cheating the cushion. In fact, he is all over it that time through turns 3 and 4. Clears the 28 machine as they work into turns at 1 and 2. Short slides Cornell a little bit. Doesn't give him the option to try to turn down. Cornell, though, goes to the bottom. Finds a little bit of bite. Not able to race his way back on the lead lap right now as Timms gets it 1 tire over the cushion. Got that right rear up by the concrete. He's going to close in now. Tries to split hairs through turns 1 and 2. Thinks better of it, though. Backpedals a little bit as he will roll up on the 22 of Slater Helt. Helt right now rounding out your top 10 as Helt's going to go up over the cushion. He's going to make contact with the wall. Slight as it is. He's going to try to roll up out of the groove, and he's going to bring the caution lights on. As we get ready to go back to green again, 10 laps in, single file between the cone and the wall here on the front straightaway. Ryan Timms back on the gas. We're back on the go. Top 2 drivers go top side. We've got one riding a pogo stick over in turns 1 and 2. That was a $9 of Kyle Clark. Gets her back underneath him, but it looked like he was going to go for a ride for a second. As Ryan Timms once again takes off of the race lead. Ayrton Jennington in 2nd, already trailing by just under a second right now. Brandon Anderson, a great restart for the 55B. He's going to roll up into that 3rd spot. The 10, Jeremy Campbell, going to fall back to 4th now. Sean McClellan clearing the slower machine of Tyler Thomas. The 7M of Chance Morton trying to do the same, this time over in turns 1 and 2. Thomas able to keep him at bay for the time being, as Timms will lead in the Hampel Oil Company number 5T. The Baughman Motorsports 3 of Ayrton Jennington running in that 2nd spot. Jennington just about skipped the tires up through the cushion at the exit of turn number 2. Your leader just about did the same thing in front of him, as Slater Helt going to take the turn down into the infield. Unfortunately, his night comes to a close on lap 14 as we've got one slowly trying to make his way down to the pit area. That's the 50Z of Zach Chappell. That's going to draw the caution as he will. $9 of Kyle Clark, the 75. Tyler Blank as we go back to green. Everybody filing through the cone on the front straightaway. Your field back underway. Is the 5T of Ryan Timms again. Picking up right where he left off as he rails both cushions of the Lucas Oil Speedway. Immediately putting a half a straightaway over Ayrton Jennington. He will work top shelf off of turn number 4. Jennington, a little bit of a bobble that time through turns 3 and 4. No harm, no foul for the Missouri driver, though. The 55B of Brandon Anderson. The 1 is Sean McClellan, and now the 10. Jeremy Campbell losing another spot on the restart. He's back to 5th. The 7M of Chance Morton going to run in 6th. The 8 of Alex Sewell instead of the $9 of Kyle Clark. trailing him right now. He's going to peek to the inside through turns 3 and 4. Sewell with a bobble off of the cushion, able to recover though. Keeps the Tire Pros number $9 at bay as your leaders start to see the back of the field. Ryan Sims working outside of the 86 of Timothy Smith. He'll put him another lap down. Now closing in on the Wagner pair as they work to the back straightaway. 77 high, 73 low. Sims turns it off of the cushion, goes to the middle of the racetrack. The car really getting loose on him. He has to wait on it. Jenitin going to close in from a second and a half to 0.6 of a second now. Will lap traffic be the teller of tales here tonight? Jenitin closing rapidly now, turns it, peels it down to the bottom, slides the lap machine through turns 3 and 4. Timms has a little bit of clean racetrack, not much though. Oh, contact with Jonathan Cornell. The 28 goes flying. To go back to green again, 18 laps in the books of 25. Ryan Timms brings it back up at turn number 4. We're back to green. Sean McClellan with a run to the inside, looking for third as they work into turns 3 and 4. Goes to the middle, lets it swing wide to the cushion. He bit something hard. All of a sudden, that car turned right, and Brandon Anderson had to make a quick dive underneath the number 1. Sean McClellan, though, not phased, goes right back to his inside this time. Rolls to that middle groove, lets it go up the racetrack again. Gonna bite a few ruts over there in turn number 4, and this time Anderson's able to roll by him again. Anderson to the cushion, Sean McClellan down to the bottom. Those two side by side once again to the back straightaway. Brandon Anderson working high. Sean McClellan again through the middle, brings it up to the cushion. Advantage will be to Anderson. Sean McClellan going to run in the 4th spot. Jeremy Campbell running at your top 5 right now as we go back to your leaders. Ryan Sims not putting the distance over Ayrton Jenitin like he had been. As we'll have 22 laps completed, your leaders start to see the back of the field. We'll see if they have to contend with slower traffic enough to make anything happen here as Ryan Sims, he was floating the left side tires there a little bit through turns 3 and 4. Keeps the car underneath him though. Cheats the cushion that time through turns 1 and 2 as he works to the back straightaway. Less than 2 laps to go. Your leader to the cushion at turn 3. He'll see the white flag fly this time up at turn number 4. Into traffic, and here comes Jenitin. The Wagner car side by side in front of Timms. He's got to make a move. He's got to make it now. He's going to split him down the back straightaway. 3 wide and slower traffic. That may have sealed the deal for him. Jenitin has something to say. Throws the slide through turns 3 and 4. Can't get it done. Ryan Timms goes to victory lane at the Diamond and Dirt tracks. Ryan Timms with.
I didn't. The lap car got a little squirrely down the front stretch and darted to the bottom, and that's where I was going to slide him. So it was just wrong place, wrong time for both of us. But yeah, I'm lucky that nothing broke, and then hitting the wall pretty hard after the checkered wasn't really ideal, but I guess better than during the race. So.